What's going on, guys? And today I'm doing a video about the All-Star Snubs. So yesterday they released the All-Star teams. I think they did a fairly good job choosing them. I was off on some picks. If you want to see who the actual picks are, you can Google it. There are plenty of people talking about it right now. But this video is to talk about the Snubs. In general, I thought the teams are fine, but I'm going to talk about the guys who I thought shouldn't have made it, or guys who deserved a little bit more. So who would replace who? So to get started, let's go to the Western Conference, and I have DeAndre Jordan, and who should have been in there for him was Rudy Gobert. So DeAndre's had a phenomenal season, and I'm happy that he's an All-Star. I'm not really a fan of the Clippers nor him, but I'm happy to see him since he developed so much throughout his career. So he definitely deserves an All-Star spot sometime in his career, but I definitely felt that Rudy Gobert had a much better season. DeAndre's averaging, I believe, around like 12 points and 14 rebounds, so he's doing a phenomenal job. But the Jazz are phenomenal as well. I keep on saying phenomenal, I don't know why, but Rudy Gobert is averaging about 13 points and 13 rebounds, and probably the best defensive big in the NBA, and he's just a really great player, and I definitely thought he should have made it over DeAndre Jordan, but I'm not going to care too much about it. This is my first one, so it's kind of like the least surprising, and, you know, not the worst. The other reason why I'm not too upset is that Gordon Hayward made it, so I felt the Jazz deserved at least one, and they got at least one, so it's not the absolute worst thing that could have happened. So anyways, that was my first pick. My second pick is a little bit more complicated, but it's the fact that Klay Thompson made it. So I'm not a fan of Klay Thompson whatsoever. I don't like him at all in terms of being a player. That's just my personal opinion, and I didn't think he deserved to be an All-Star this year. Yes, the Warriors are having a great season. They are, I believe, on pace to have like 68 wins or something close to that. But the whole thing is, I feel like Klay is having a down season, and in my opinion, if you have a down season, for one guy, you have to apply that rule to everyone else, where many other people are saying, oh, Damian Lillard shouldn't have it because the Trailblazers are having a down season. Well, therefore, Klay Thompson shouldn't have it because he is having a relative down season as well in terms of his stats and his shooting numbers. So I don't think he should be an All-Star, but instead Chris Paul. This was the thing that I didn't get. Chris Paul definitely should have been an All-Star. There's no way he should not have been. Yes, he's injured, but the thing is, they could have given it to him for the recognition and saying, hey, you were an All-Star this year, because he definitely deserved to be on the team, and then replace him with someone else. Therefore, if I had to do it over, I would definitely put Chris Paul in there, and as his injury replacement, I'd choose either Damian Lillard or Mike Conley, but I'd probably give it more towards Damian Lillard, where the reason I want to give it to Conley is Marc Gasol already made the team. I don't think the Grizzlies are really worthy of two players. I really wish Conley would be an All-Star in the same vein as DeAndre Jordan, where they've been great for so long. I feel like they deserve it, but I'd give it to Damian Lillard. So basically, to say my point once again, definitely Chris Paul should have been in there for Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson's having a down year, so therefore, if they're not giving Damian Lillard for having a relative down year, even though he's having a career high in points, he's still really efficient. Just because his team's not that good, and that's mainly because of the fact that they don't have really any good defensive players. Only good defensive players that they had have been injured. I think that he doesn't deserve to make it either. So that's my opinion. This might have been my number one, but that was just what I'm saying. And finally, for number one, I got Paul Millsap making him for Joel Embiid. Now, this is kind of more based on my fan appeal towards Joel Embiid. I love him, so I really wish he was in there. It's not the biggest issue, but I really felt when it came down to it more and more, I just felt that Joel Embiid deserved to make it over Paul Millsap. Millsap is having a great year, but he's not doing as well as he has in the years past. This is more of a vote because of the fact that the Hawks have been so great this year. But in my opinion, I think that with Joel Embiid, the Sixers are better than the Hawks than they are currently, at least in the last stretch of 15 games or so, as the Sixers are now 10-3 in their past 13 games, and Joel Embiid, besides rebounds per game, is averaging more in pretty much everything. Maybe I think it's rebounds and steals. He's averaging higher in everything than Paul Millsap, besides minutes. And he's playing, I believe, like 10 less minutes a game. If you put it at per 36 pace, Joel Embiid, wow, I'm really stuttering on words. Joel Embiid is blowing him out of the water. So Joel, I don't know his exact per 36, but I know he's averaging about like 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks, and he's just so much fun to see. And the thing is about this, I think Paul Millsap deserved it. In my opinion, The All-Star team should be expanded to 13 players at least, because of the fact that that's the number of active players on every team. The fact also is that there's so many good NBA players now. It's not like we're going to be choosing scrubs, because right now we're leaving guys off who are legitimate stars and superstars. So I think Joel Embiid should have made it one way or another. He's having a phenomenal season. He's definitely the biggest reason why Philadelphia went from a 10-win team to winning 10 out of 13. So anyone who's talking trash that Joel Embiid doesn't deserve it because he's on a minutes restriction, well, guess what? He's playing 26 minutes a game or whatnot, and he's one of the most effective players in the NBA at this point. So I'm not hating on Paul Millsap, more hating on the fact that a lot of people don't give credit to Joel, or not enough credit, and the fact that he's not even in there. I wish that there'd be one more spot, because Joel Embiid definitely deserves it. But anyways, guys, that's my biggest snubs for this NBA All-Star year. Hopefully these guys will make it one way or another. I don't wish injuries on anyone, but maybe a guy will get something small, like he might have a lower back injury, in terms of not hurting his back, but that might just mean that he has a sore back or something minor. Don't want to wish harm, but I do wish that these guys can get in. So maybe if there's some small things, maybe like a minor tweaked ankle for someone, that'd be pretty nice in terms of getting more players in. Of course, once again, as a disclaimer, don't want anyone to get hurt, but hey, we need more spots. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if you agree with my snubs. Of course, there's other guys like Conley, who I kind of briefly mentioned, Towns, but definitely let me know down below. Subscribe and share, and of course, have a good day.